we are meeting first time,
Yeah,
then I would like to know about yourself a little bit. As I know you very well because
okay,
we talked before, and
sure,
but I want you to introduce yourself for my audience so they can know about yourself. Yeah.
sure, why not? So I'm Rajesh Kumar. I'm from Odisha, Bhubaneswar, and I do work as a speaking trainer. I have been working since more than 1 year, and usually we guide to the students those are preparing for certain speaking examination or interviews.
Very nice. Mhm.
Thank you. What about you? Would you like to share something about yourself?
Yeah, of course. This is Akanksha. I'm from Delhi.
Hmm?
And as you know, I have YouTube channel which is I'm running these days, and I make long videos regarding conversation, English conversation videos I make, and along with that, shorts video also. And I'm a homemaker,
Hmm?
and yeah, if I talk about my qualification, I have completed my post graduation in political science. Yeah, that's all about me.
Okay, that's really good. And would you like to say something about your YouTube journey? How did you start and from where you got the inspiration?
Yeah, of course, of course. Yeah, when I started my channel, that moment my intention was something different, because when I started my channel, that moment I thought myself, I have some knowledge about grammar, and that's
Mm,
why I wanted to share my knowledge through my channel. That's why I was very eager to share my knowledge. I was very taking interest to sharing my knowledge that moment. That's why I started my channel, and I was very passionate about the making shorts videos and sharing my knowledge whatever I had, and that's how I started my channel. But that moment I did not practice English. It means I did not start my speaking journey that moment, because that moment I had passion about making shorts video only. But
yeah.
but sometime after some time I realized, no, I should speak English. I should focus about my communication skills. Without improving my English, then it is very difficult to grow our channel. That's why I
Sure.
started focusing about my communication skills. And around 5 months ago, I can say that 5 months ago, I have started focusing about my speaking, and
Just
according,
tell them like how long have you been practicing, so that people can relate with your journey, like how much time it took to you reach at this stage. So would you like to share about your journey, like how long did it take for you?
as I told, I have started my journey around 5 months ago, and but I did
Five
not
months.
skip my day. I did not skip my day. No matter I had no time in a day, sometime I had no time to speaking. However, I try to listen English content that time. If I don't have time to speak with anybody, that moment I try to listen English content. That's
Mhm.
how I can say that I am improving by listening, by speaking
True.
within,
So what?
right.
So like, what do you think? Like, what would be the right way if someone wants to boost their confidence? Initially, they're feeling the hesitation. So how to remove that hesitation factor?
Just by practicing. You know very well.
That's
You know very well better than me, because you are a good speaker. And this types of question I wanted to ask in about you, because you are a good speaker. Why are you asking me? Because I'm
I just
also
want
at
to
that
know.
level. I'm also learning. I wanted to talk. I wanted to ask this kind of question: how we can overcome of our hesitation, whatever we have. And I also want to ask this question. What would
Sure.
you?
Well, yeah, you can repeat question. Like if you're having something, I would love to answer.
Yes, because you know very well more than me. Please suggest my audience what they can do for removing their hesitation, anxiety, whatever we have while
Hmm.
speaking, how they can remove.
Well, it happens with the people. Like there are a lot of people. Some say that we are from state board. Some people say that we are from English medium. Some are introverts. Some are extroverts. So people comes with different background, but the ultimate goal is same, that everyone has to be a good speaker or good communicator. And as you mentioned, practice is something that you can't skip that thing. There is no shortcut. You have to do that hard work at least. And before starting the journey, a person need to know that what is their purpose, why they want to learn, whether they have to start their YouTube channel or appear for any kind of interview or whatever the purpose might be. But know your purpose, then just try to know what is your label. Are you a beginner or intermediate speaker or advanced speaker? So once they know the label, then they can update themselves. It would be quite easy. But if you don't know what is your label, so randomly you will search some stuffs on YouTube or some other social media, and you'll find lot of stuff. But which is suitable for you, because it varies. The things which will help you, maybe it will not help me. So no, the
Yeah,
label also varies. So it happens with a lot of people. Some people say that we want to learn vocabs and idioms. Some people say that we want to learn basic structures. And nowadays, as you can see, there are a lot of YouTube channels, and people find it really difficult to find the right content. So it happens sometimes. So people have to be very choosy, because everyone can learn, anyone can learn, but it is all about the time, the duration, which that varies. Some people learn speaking within 3 4 months, and some other people, they do practice more, but still they don't get result, because they do practice, but the way is quite different. So what the people need to do is that they have to be very thorough and consistent. As you said, the starting is always the hardest. Once you have started something, later on you'll enjoy more, because you will get results. Initially, there would be input, but output would be very less. So people give up at that point of time, that no, we are not improving. But that is what happens. Initially, you have to just give input, but later on, when you start getting results, you will get the resultant multiplied. The result will be multiplied. We say cumulative effect, कि आप अभी जो कर रहे हो उसका रिजल्ट आपको बाद में मिलेगा. So that is the magical part of communication also. So no, it is all about being patient, consistent, and enjoying the process. As long
of,
as you're enjoying, if you are not enjoying the process, then stop doing that. You'll be
yeah,
taking it as a burden. It
yeah,
happens.
of course. And one last question I would like to ask about yourself. How did you get your fluency? Because you are a good speaker. I can say about yourself, you are a good speaker. How did you get your fluency? Please.
Uh, thank you for saying that. And no, fluency is something that comes with practice. We can't skip that. But practice with whom? A person need to know. As we all do know that English is not our language. It is not our native language. Maybe it is a second or third language which we are trying to learn. So while practicing, you have to focus on that with what kind of speakers you're practicing. No, environment matters. If you're practicing with normal speakers, your speaking will be normal. But if you're practicing with some better speakers or foreigners sometimes, there are some free applications which people don't know, but there you can talk to foreigners also. There are
Mm,
applications like Hello Talk, Hi Local, and many more. So it is all about searching the right application where you can practice with foreigners, because we Indians are more concerned regarding grammar, way of speaking, vocabulary, sentence structure. But when it comes to the accent, way of speaking, and there are a lot of things, intonation, we say, the tone of speaking, you are speaking normally, but when you add emotion into words, it is much more great to communicate. So that is the
yeah,
main thing which you'll find when you talk to those native speakers or some foreigners. तो we Indians speak, but हमारा emotion हिंदी में आता है, अंग्रेजी में नहीं आता. So that is the problem, which makes it different. So that is what I
mm.
feel.
And do you speak with a foreigner also?
Yes, we do speak a lot. Like, can you imagine how many people I have talked till now?
Since morning?
No, not today. Like till now, how many foreigners I have talked with? What do you think?
No, I have no idea. Please tell me.
Just guess a number.
Hmm.
Just give a guess. Any number.
100 above?
Yes, so more than hundreds or 150 I have already talked, and usually we interact with people whenever we get some chance, and it is completely free of cost. There are audio call options, video call options, and group calls also. So when you'll practice with them, you'll get to know what is that different thing, the extra thing which we are lacking at. So that is the beauty which we can learn. Now, nowadays, everything is free. 4G, 5G we are having. Applications are also there. YouTube platforms are there. So nowadays, everything it is quite easy to I mean to get something. But it
Of
is
course.
all about you. I mean, what you want, where you can find. So search तो आपको करनी होगी. Research is something you have to do by yourself. But definitely, you will find if you want something.
You told very well one things. We have to select the person who can speak better than me. That time you will be able to speak and you will be learn something new every day.
Okay.
Otherwise, if you speak the same level personality, you are a beginner and in front of someone is also beginner, that time there's no uses to learn this language.
So
That moment we should try to speak with a good personality who can speak with better than you, right?
that is the
Mhm.
point. No,
That's
people
how
think that.
that's how you get your fluency, right?
Yeah, that's the
I'm
point.
sorry, got your fluency,
Uh,
right?
that happens. Like initially, you have to practice. You have to start from the zero. Once you have done with all those things, you have to enter into the next level. But if you're thinking, no, I'm quite satisfied with my own thing, I don't want to. But no, we have to remind ourselves because which language we are learning? We are not learning Hindi. If you're learning Hindi, then practice with Indians. But if you're not
Okay.
learning Hindi, then no, whoever is the owner of the language or whoever knows it better, we have to talk to them. If someone
Mm.
wants to learn Hindi, then definitely they should talk to native Hindi speakers. But even not learning Hindi, so people need to understand that fact. That is the best way to learn. Normally, you'll get the environment. What happens with Indians or maybe those are not native speakers? They'll be sticking to their own thing. Okay, they will never teach you that extraordinary things or something which is a bit different. So somehow, I mean, we are not telling you to completely copy them or just go with them because even foreigners do lot of they make a lot of grammatical mistakes. Okay, we have noticed many a times, and it happens. But it is all about learning something good from others. If you are knowing something, I can learn that thing from you. If I know something, you can adapt that thing. So wherever you're finding something good, just try to capture that thing. It's not that everyone knows everything, but yes, everyone has something which you can gain.
Yeah, of course. Okay, how long have you been learning this language?
Well, it took me more than 6 months, but nowadays I have been practicing, teaching, and learning for more than 1 year.
One
So that
years.
is before that, I am a speaker who loves to speak in Hindi most of the time. I speak
How do
mostly in Hindi.
you speak? You speak English very well.
Yeah, it is all about the intensity. No, it's not that all the time you have to speak, but whenever you are speaking, then be honest to yourself and do rigorous practice. It's not that you have to listen only. You have to listen, you have to speak, you have to anticipate, you have to participate.
And
But
last thing I would like to ask, what would you say about my audience, how they can get fluency? Mm,
I will say that the best thing which I noticed, and Miss Akanksha, she's a great learner. Every time she mentions that thing, though she has been doing this thing from, I mean, she has been continuing this more than 8 months and 11 months, as she mentioned. But the best thing is all about learning mindset. And as you mentioned that when you want to learn something, you have to find someone who knows it better. So you have to keep your eyes open and ears at the same time. So if you're having that learning mindset, and also it is all about being honest to yourself, practicing the way Akanksha did, because he never skips a day. So
yeah, of
practice.
course.
So there is one quotation also: practice makes a man perfect, practice makes a woman perfect, or practice makes every human perfect. So just
Oh,
practice.
well,
You can't
well,
skip that thing. Exactly. And enjoy. You have to enjoy the way we are enjoying right now. She's smiling, I'm smiling. We are not taking it as stress. We are enjoying the process of communication. That's what it is.
thank you so much for being here on my channel.
Thank,
Thank you so much for giving your
thank you
time.
very much. And keep learning, keep spreading the goodness you have. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Bye.